Hey guys, the Commander Casual here. I'm playing a new, really interesting deck that I built. Check out the deck tag if you want to know the specific cards of it, but it's actually a deck I built while talking with. It's a viewer suggestion from Little Big Dutton. I actually got the screen name for this one. And I was chatting with him or her. I'm not actually sure. Talking with them about doing a deck that features running Relentless Rats with the combo of Blood Bond. What is it? Something Blood Bond and Blood Bond March and Dream something. I can't remember the cards. They're really obscure cards. Um, this Blood Bond March. So my deck is more. We talked about running it in a couple different ways, and I decided on Sidisi, but it's basically whenever you play a creature spell, you return all cards with the same name to the battlefield. And so uh, this little Big Dutton had the idea of using that with Relentless Lats or Shadowborn Apostle. So talked about it, and I thought the best way to do that would be to use Sidisi, try and abuse Sidisi's triggers as many times as possible to fill up our graveyard with Relentless Rats, sorry, and then after doing that, playing the Bloodbond March, playing more Relentless Rats, getting a whole bunch more rats. And then Dream Bond also works really cool. Dream Bond and Blood Bond March was the original synergy that little was it is it Big Dutton? Yeah, came up with. And it's essentially Dream Bond is instead of paying a card's mana cost, you can discard a card of the same color and cast it for free. So you discard a Relentless Rats to play a Relentless Rats, and then because of Dream Hall, you'd immediately get the one you discarded back. Dream Halls. I think I said Dream Bond. Dream Halls was the card I was talking about, and Blood Bond merge. But we're actually just gonna pitch a uh, Relentless Rats. I don't know why I had such a hard time finding them. There's a lot of them. Yeah, we'll put one in our graveyard for now. Next turn we'll probably play a Phyrexian Arena just because drawing cards is good. And then we'll hopefully draw into more land. We can start getting Sidisi out and dumping stuff, and then eventually get our Blood Bond March, and then start ratting off. The nice thing about using Sidisi in this way too is that it really commits to the go wide strategy, but would not just with the rats in that you get lots of zombies as well. So check out the deck tech if you want to see the specifics of the deck, but that's essentially what the deck does. This guys were oh sorry yeah decks we're playing against Zacama Primal Calamity. So I've seen lots of interesting Zacama decks lately. This card's become super popular suddenly. So a lot of the time it's like big good stuff. Sometimes it's like Naya Control, sometimes it's Dinosaur Tribal. So we'll have to see what this guy's playing, but it's usually high converted mana cost stuff regardless. This looks like it's a fairly group huggy Kaineos and Tiro deck to start off, but we don't actually know what it's capable of until we'll actually see it. And then we're also playing against a Jor Kadeen the Prevailer deck, which gives Metalcraft and is kind of it's usually a Voltron-y equipment-based deck. We got an Exotic Orchard, which doesn't tap for black, but we've got double black, so that's okay. Taps for everything else. So let's play a Phyrexian Arena and start drawing extra cards. Oh, right, we can play 2 lands a turn. Oh, so I guess I put a... Nah, well, I was going to say, I guess I could have played Sidisi this turn, but I think I'm happier to get the Phyrexian Arena out early and just draw cards for now. No reason to become a threat when there isn't anything on board right now, so we'll play it safe for now. So Zacama decks are just about always like, it seems like they're like a quarter ramp cards. And then Zacama lets you just abuse having oh, does he only have 2 lands in hand? That's brutal. Seriously? He didn't draw a land? Or is he just... Oh, that's so brutal. He got an extra draw. Man, that's rough. This guy will probably play Kenny Santiro next turn. Wave of Vitriol. And sets Tiger. Enters the battlefield, game protection color your choice. Interesting. So it's looking like kind of a control based deck so far. But that's only 2 cards. We can't know that for sure. Yes, gonna draw an extra card and get to play an extra land. We're totally cool with him playing Kaineo Santiro because it just draws us into our stuff faster. And if we have too many cards in hand and have to discard a Relentless Rats, we're totally okay with that. Got the Progenitor Mimic in here to copy our rats even more. Just keep producing rat tokens. We can also copy something else if we need to, if there's like better targets on the battlefield. Having a whole bunch of Soul of the Harvests might not be a bad idea, but I like committing to the rat strategy. Yeah, we didn't draw a land, so or sorry, we don't have a land to put on the battlefield, so we'll get to draw a card instead, which is a Dryad Arbor. Yes, the deck's pretty basic. Doesn't have a ton of card diversity just because we've got a whole bunch of Relentless Rats. It's also like doesn't have a lot of utility cards in here, just because the more kind of utility cards we have, the less rats we can have, and the less we can kind of do with the deck. But we were talking about doing this deck a couple different ways. I think little Big Dutton is actually going to try it with Damia, Sage of Stone. Um, then that using other commanders that don't fill up your graveyard would have you relying more heavily on tutors to get um, the Dream Halls. The nice thing about this deck is it's a lot less reliant on Dream Halls. Got a rat and a Grey Merchant. We're just drawing all kinds of cards. But as I said, if we have to discard rats, that's okay with us. Um, yeah, I'll play Temple of Deceit. I'm going to put that on the bottom because we don't want to mill that. I'm just going to play Sidisi this turn. We'll leave to their tap lands. We'll get going with that plan. Oh, we get a zombie because we got a increasing ambition, Urborg, and a Shriekmaw. Yeah, I'll pitch your rats. It's cool with us. Um, yeah, sorry. So I think little Big Dutton is going to try it with Damia, Sage of Stone, just another possibility. I was thinking about possibly trying to add red to the deck as well, to try and abuse like Perforos and Impact Tremors kind of triggers, but 4 color seems kind of ambitious when you're playing a ton of relentless rats because you kind of need a lot of black, just because it is 2 CMC of black compared to the 1 neutral. The other option I thought of, which again would be 4 color, but it's white, so adding white to the Sultai colors, just because it gives you a lot more enchantment support. And then you'd run Thrasios and Ravos. So then if you needed to fish rats out of your graveyard, you have Ravos to do that for you. Ravos also just kind of serves as a lord for the rats anyway. Um, so you can always just do that with, and then basically that version of it makes you less reliant on the Blood Bond March. So those are kind of like the three or four main options that I saw for this deck. But I've played it a couple times and it usually does pretty well at spinning up a pretty good board. Because even if we can't exploit the Blood Bond March and the Dream Halls, so you still get a half decent board of Relentless Rats and Zombies and Sidisi. So we'll see how far we get with it today. Oriok Edge Rate, Double Strike if he has um, Metalcraft, which is spooky because Double Strike plus the +3/+0. So if he played 2 more artifacts, this is gonna be a lifelink, trampling, double striking, 8/2. That's a little scary. Gearper Ori. Yeah, so it looks like this guy's like fully committed to the group hug strategy, which is cool. I think group hug deck's really funny. I find they accelerate the game a lot because they just have you drawing so many cards. Green Seeker. Discard a card, switch your life for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Sure. We'll put a Dryad Arbor onto the battlefield. We don't need to draw extra cards because we're going to be drawing like 3 or 4 next upkeep. And if we ever run out, then we get to gear up for Ori and draw a whole bunch more. I sure hope this guy's running Psychosis Crawler in here, because he just already has people drawing tons and tons of cards. You could do kind of an interesting Nekusar style deck with Kaineos and Tiro. The only thing is that you don't have access to black, which is a bunch of those kind of those effects that make you take damage when you draw cards are very largely in black. That's pretty spooky. Who's gonna? Oh, he's just leaving it for now. I was gonna say, am I gonna get attacked here? Plays Jor Kadeen next turn. This guy gets another 3 power, which is terrifying. We only drew a land. That's unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hmm. The thing is if we like extend our hand here. I guess we have 8 if you count the Dryad's Arbor. If we extend our hand here, we're looking at getting smashed by this guy. That's not super exciting. We have a Shriekmaw in our graveyard. So see, we could Seasons Past for it and cast Shriekmaw, I guess. It's not indestructible or anything, right? Yeah, I think we have to do that. We can also get back in Entomb, and I think we can cast that this turn. Tap the Arbor. That, that. Oh, no, I'm really good at counting, clearly. Oh, I can get the Urborg back as well. Yeah, so there's that. Grab Urborg. Entomb. Guess we'll grab a rat. Shriekmaw. Yeah. We can Entomb another Relentless Rats. Nice thing is we can increasing ambition for our Bloodbond merch soon. Throw a rat in our graveyard. We get another zombie. And we're gonna evoke Shriekmaw. Blow that one up. And then we'll attack Zeroth. Oh. Wait, shouldn't it have hit 3 cards? Why was it only 2? Oh, Seasons Past shuffle back into our library. For whatever reason, I thought I got exiled. Yeah, we'll pitch a rat and should pitch another rat. Uh, I'll pitch the soul. See, the thing is, if I go get a Bloodbond March, I need a rat to actually play to trigger that. I mean, I'm very likely to draw and do it. Actually, oh man, I could have. I can tutor for 2 things with when I flashback increasing ambition. So I should have just pitched the rat because I could have gotten a rat and Bloodbond March. It was foolish of me. Does this let you ramp? Put it into your hand. Okay, it's just fixing. Oracle of Moldiah, and he's got lands on top and a Fauna Shaman. Hunter's Insight is the other card he discarded. We could start copying Oracles of Moldiah. And just play infinite lands a turn. But I think I'd rather save this. Oath of Lieges. Beginning of each player's upkeep, that player chooses target player who controls more lands than he or she does, and his or her opponent. First player may search his or library for a basic land and put that card on the battlefield. Interesting. Wildification. Beginning of each player's upkeep, that player reveals a card at random from his or her hand. If it's a land card, the player puts it on the battlefield. Otherwise, the player casts it without paying its mana cost if able. That's interesting. So we've got some group chaos going. I like that. We can also go find lands. Yeah, we don't have a land to put down, so we'll draw a card. If it's gonna be a rat, I'm gonna be extra sad about discarding soul. No, it's a land, okay. Do I have the most lands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, darn it. Because the Oath of Leeches essentially does nothing for me if I have the most lands. True Conviction. That's. Yep, he lucked out on that one. He doesn't have any haste on board. I really want that Bloodbond March now. We're set up, and we'll grab a Bloodbond March and our Dream Halls and really get the combo going. Although I don't think we'll need the mana as much. Kemba. That's a good card. It's gonna be beefy as well. Yeah, that's pretty spooky looking. That costs 3 to equip, thank God. Oh, there it is. What's this do? Karu? Oh. Give me something good, Wild Evocation. Reclamation Sage. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking this hammer's gotta go. The True Conviction's terrifying as well. Yeah, True Conviction. We drew a couple lands. Okay, yeah, we drew at least a few lands. And we have a splendid Reclamation. How many lands do I get? 3 plays. Okay. I'm gonna play all these. Okay, so how much land do we have? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hmm. We can get and play our Bloodbond March, but we can't use it yet. Hmm. I want to save the Grey Merchant for after we play out the rats. Do we have 3 in our graveyard? Okay. So we'll grab the Bloodbond Blood Bond March in the Dream Halls. I'm pumped we're actually like getting to use our combo in the first like real video I've recorded of this. I've played the deck a few times, but I haven't actually managed to use Blood Bond March and Dream Halls together. I've gotten tons of value off of Blood Bond already, but if I Splendid Reclamation, I'm only getting like 2 cards out of my graveyard. Hmm. Everything's a 5-drop. I guess I'll just play this. Play Cover of Darkness and name Rats. Then we'll move to combat. I don't think that guy's gonna block us. I'm gonna save these guys to block with. Really? Here's our Cabal Coffers. So maybe we sudden Reclamation next turn. Can pitch our Path of Ancestry, because we'll get it back afterwards. What else do we pitch? So we're drawing a ton of cards next turn. There's a good chance we draw a rat. We'll risk it. I'll pitch the rat. Hope we draw it. Oh, I really hope that Wild Evocation doesn't hit our Grey Merchant next turn, because it'll do like next to nothing. It'd be great if it got our Vanquisher's Banner, or actually even our Splendid Reclamation I'd be cool with. Yeah, we didn't get any advantage off the Oath of Lieges last turn, because everybody had more, or less lands than us. Fauna Shaman. I suppose there's much worse he probably could have gotten. This could be a Zacama this turn, though, depending on what that guy has in hand. He's got 7 lands, so. Oh, look, there's an Avacyn on top. That's a nice, not broken card. Actually, I don't think it's broken. It is an 8-drop, but triple white as well. But it's still a pain in the butt. Oh, we're gonna do it. We're gonna combo. Little Big Dutton, I hope you're watching. Speaking of which, if any of you guys have any interesting suggestions for decks and stuff like that, totally welcome to them. This is like the second viewer suggested deck that I've done. The first one was the Athros Humans deck, which was the previous deck that I did before this one. So please go give that a watch, give this a watch, and leave all your comments and suggestions. I'm working on an Infect deck. I've had a couple people comment that they want to see me do an Infect deck, and I I almost don't want to do it just because I don't like Infecting Commander, but I think I need to give it a fair shake before I can really dismiss it. Hey, look, it's Asuna or Asuza. Seek the Horizon. Yeah, so I'm working on an Infect deck. Just yeah, I'm thinking about it. It's not gonna be Atraxa because that's just way too done. I want something unique, and I think I have like a fairly good idea for it, but we'll see if it actually goes well. Because I just noticed this guy's name is War Baby. He's got the City's Blessing. What's this do? Additional land. Can't attack or block. Okay. Um, yeah, he's got a few lands now. So that's a Zacama next turn for sure. What is hiding underneath this card? Oh, he lignified Sidisi. That's okay. We're gonna get to do our thing next turn anyway. Actually, wait. Does it give it Defender, Lignify? Oh, okay, it loses all abilities. Yeah, so if he did it to Kemba, it would have helped, but Kemba still would have been like a 5/9 or something like that. So I guess I understand that. I'm not happy about it, but how much land does this guy have? 9, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12. Okay. I might be eating a sizable hit from Kemba next turn. But that's okay. What's the Wild Evocation gonna play out of his hand? Selfless Squire. That's like the worst. That's a bummer. That's not at all what he wanted, I bet. So yeah, so we need to draw a rat next turn, and we're golden. Because we'll get a whole bunch of them, and then it'll be ridiculous. And we can drop our Gray Merchant of Asphodel as well. I mean, 2 rats would be ideal, because then we can pitch a rat to cast a rat. Heartbeat of Spring. Oh wow, so we got mana. So does this guy. He also has a ton of cards in hand, which is terrifying. So if we survive next turn, I'd really love to cast something, but I'm not even sure we will at this rate. Dueling Grounds. Okay. Oh no, that's not good for us at all. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, that pretty much hoses the go wide strategy, which is our strategy. And we blew our Reclamation Sage. Because I mean we had to. We got Wild Evocation for it. Where's the ultimate sadness face? This one. The crying face. Except I gave it an extra eye. Mine's a glow. He just wants to draw us into a billion cards. Well, we can still hopefully Gray Merchant the crap out of people. But if we get really unlucky with Wild Evocation, it might hit our Gray Merchant. Because it looks like we're going to be drawing a whole bunch of cards here, which I'm down for. More's the pity. Yeah, we'll pay. Oh yeah, it doubles it too, doesn't it? Yeah, let's draw some cards. Hey man, and if we have to discard anything, it'll just be rats in our graveyard. Or lands, because we can Splendid Reclamation those back. Oh man, I'm stressing. We do have an Acidic Slime in our deck, still, at least. That could destroy this Dueling Grounds. Come on, we're supposed to bring about the Ratpocalypse. There's our Acidic Slime. Tamir Ascendancy. Wow, we didn't get that many lands. We only got 1 rat too. Actually, we would have drawn the rat, which is awesome. Oh, we also got Eternal Witness, which is great. And at least 2 lands. And we're going to draw a whole bunch more cards as well. So at the very least, we can get the Ratpocalypse going. Share a color, right? Discard a card that shares a color with that spell. This is going to be ridiculous because there's so many cards in hand for everybody now. And a coat of arms. That's going to do some work. Sultai Ascendancy. There's some potential here. We also have to survive this guy next turn, which is gonna be questionable when he has double the mana and 16 cards in hand plus another whatever he draws. Cameo the Crescent Moon. Good. We're all gonna draw dead pretty quick here. And we've been burning through. Or I'm gonna die first because I've been burning through my library much faster. I don't regret drawing that many cards though. Um, yeah. Sorry, I'm not even texting. I'm just dead silent because I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll pitch. We'll put a land onto the battlefield. We don't really need to draw another card. Excuse me. Yawning. He's gonna get to scry too. Yeah, the big thing will just be surviving whatever happens here. Because I don't know if we will. It's been a fairly long turn. Can you just yield to the trigger? Oh my god, there we go. Yeah, let's see what he pitches. Sword. Omnath. There's his win condition. Sphere of Safety. Oh yeah, gets a free thing from the evocation as well. Yeah, he's gonna get oh, he gets another land untapped because of the Oath of Lieges as well. This is gonna be a very interesting turn. Yeah, because he gets 3 tokens as well because of Kemba. That's a Whisper Silk Cloak off of the Wild Evocation. Three dudes. Gets to draw 3 extra cards on top of his regular draw. So he's up to 18 cards. And he has 8, 9, 10, 11, 24 mana, 26 mana, 28 mana. This is going to be an interesting turn. I feel like we're going to get smacked here, but I think this Zacama player is much scarier to him. So we're going to sow some seeds. We're going to play a little politics so that we don't die, because I want to cause the Ratpocalypse even if we can't attack yet. I mean, we don't have haste either, so. But I still want to start the Ratpocalypse. The Ratpocalypse. If he wants to, he can go right ahead. Okay, is this guy just gonna murder me then? Because I attacked him like once with Sidisi. Oh, I also killed his Auriok Edge right in his True Conviction, so. Tajik, Blade of the Legion. It's a cool card. Um, I've been meaning to build like a Tajik deck. Just can't think of how I want to do it. I think Battalion's a really cool mechanic. I'm also very wary about playing Boros and Commander just because it's Boros and is typically the weakest color in Commander. Does it get trample if it's red? Yeah. I was hoping the +2/+2 was coming from it being red, not trample, because this has trample already. Whatever, he's gonna have to do 37 damage to us with Kemba if he wants to kill us this turn. Stratus Scythe. It's gonna exile a plains, I'm assuming. Yeah. So he's gonna get another +5. Yeah, it's a 3 equip. That's a big dude. If you can give it double strike, we're dead already. Oh, is this every plains on the battlefield? Each land on the battlefield. Damn. If you could have exiled a swamp, then damn. But you can only throw one dude in front of this too because of dueling grounds. Yeah, we lose. No Ratpocalypse for us. Oh man, that's so disappointing. We had the Ratpocalypse. We have 4 rats in our graveyard too. And then we could have Grey Merchant afterwards too. Uh, Disappointment's pretty real. Yeah, he's unblockable, shrouded, double striked, yeah. Unfortunately, this is what happens when group decks do their group hug decks do their group hug thing. Is that guy's just because he's playing an aggressive deck, he just got off first, and the accelerant really helped him. It is still kind of a question of whether or not he attacks us here, but I'm pretty confident he's going to. I don't know, he could kill this group hug player if he wanted to. We're okay with that. I don't know, maybe he's thinking here. I do think that if he doesn't kill the Zacama player here, he's going to eventually lose to him, because the Zacama player has an Avacyn in hand, and, is playing Zacama. I hate this when there's stuff on the stack you can't see they're attacking. How suspenseful. Is this guy going to save me? Oh my god. He just prevented all damage to be dealt this turn with a blunt the assault. That's crazy. Yeah, we're both cheering because we have no idea who he attacked. Hey, group hug. Hug in the group. Oh, it was this guy anyway. Okay, well, he wasn't attacking us anyway, so we're actually a little almost bummed about that happening, but I still think that's hilarious. And now we get a turn to Ratpocalypse. The Ratpocalypse. They've all got fear, and we can give them all death touch. What did he? Blow up all enchantments? We're okay with that. That was spiteful, but we're still running well. He didn't blow up our enchantments because they're in our hand. So Boros Cluestone. Yeah, now he has to discard a bunch of stuff. Mere Propagator. Yep. I mean, if you're playing a Metalcraft deck, you might as well run the Propagator, right? I still love the art on this card because it's like he builds other mirror. Sunhome Guild Mage. Got one more to discard, buddy. Although he's gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more tokens next turn. And he also has Tajik and the other tokens to attack with. Actually, no, he can only attack with one creature. Still, though. Yeah, I'll draw an extra card. Add another card after that. Forbidden Alchemy and World Shaper and an island. So I get 2 lands because we still have the Gira Ferori out. So land. Um, blue. Yep, play Bloodbond March. Suppose I could pitch something just to play the sorry, that was Dream Halls. I could pitch something to play the Bloodbond March now if I wanted, but how's this work? Dies. Okay, I was like, if it's just go to the graveyard, I will totally put World Shaper in there. World Shaper is kind of interesting. It's like a Splendid Reclamation on a stick that also mills you for stuff. How much mana do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hmm. Thing is, how do we survive until next turn? 10, so I can play. Okay, well, I'll play the March. And then we can pitch something to play the rat. So cast a rat, and then we have 5 or 6 mana rather. Why isn't this working? Is Dream Hall's not working? How do you get it to work? Oh my god, if it doesn't work, I'm gonna be super sad. I haven't actually got to use Dream Halls yet. I don't think it does, because it's not letting me. Because like I go to cast something, and it won't let me pitch anything. Oh man, that's so disappointing. I'm gonna just Google it really quick, see if I'm just being dumb. Because it doesn't give me an alternate cast. Unfortunate but not surprising. Yeah, exactly. That's just MTGO, unfortunately. Yeah, because if I right click to cast something, it gives me this option, and then I can't cast anything. So, yeah, that's super disappointing. Because we how much would we have been able to drain everybody for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they all would have taken 12 and we would have gained 36 here. So we could have actually survived this. Game of 4 man. I cast Dream Halls, which allow my opponent to discard an artifact. Ugin. I'm reading a thing that's saying that it worked for colorless spells. Rather than pay mana cost for a spell, its controller may discard a card that shares a color with that spell. Yeah. Man, that's killing me. That's so disappointing. That's Magic the Gathering, though. I'm just checking another thing really quick. They've been breaking cards at a record pace for the last few months. Uh, oh man, that's so disappointing. Yeah, because it won't let me do anything any other way. So I guess we will cast this because it's a thing. Oh, such an upset. Oh, I can't attack without creatures. No point in attacking this guy because I block with Tajik. Yeah, there isn't really a point in attacking at all. Oh man, don't need an Oracle. Hmm. What else do we want to discard? I guess we can pitch the World Shaper because we have a Splendid Reclamation anyway. Guess we'll get rid of the Slumlord. I don't know. Maybe this guy will attack the Zacama player again, or the Zacama player will deal with all the artifacts. We don't know. We're not in terrible shape, but we're not nearly in as good of shape as I would have liked. So disappointing. Why can't I yield now? Is it because Dictate has Flash? Is that why it's thinking I can't? Anyway. Man, I'm so sad now. Sorry, little dig button, or big Dutton. That was it. Um, you had a great idea with this combo. Unfortunately, Magic the Gathering is lame and won't let it work. But we still kind of got it to work. The Blood Bond March works really well with Relentless Rats. That was a good idea. But Dream Halls is kind of useless, unfortunately. That's okay. We'll probably cut it and just throw in another Relentless Rats. I like the deck anyway, honestly. It's really cool. It's really fun. Because Sidisi with Blood Bond March and the Rats works really well together. So it wasn't all for naught. You still ended up making me build a deck that I really enjoy. I'm just sorry that the combo didn't work properly. I guess if for whatever reason I was doing something wrong with it, please let me know in the comments. I don't know. I don't know how else you try and cast stuff like that. Because when you go to cast something, it doesn't give you an option. I don't think. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention properly. If it said it in like the bottom left corner or something and I didn't see it, I'm sorry. It'll actually have contacts in, so my vision's not amazing, but Scorched Ruins. We still got the Rat Squad. Yeah, you can get any Zacama Primal Calamities out of your graveyard now. Bloodbond March does work for everyone, but it's nice and one-sided in Commander, because unless you're playing up against the Shadowborn Apostle or another Relentless Rats deck, you're pretty much the only one to benefit from the Bloodbond March. I'm trying to think of other cool ways to do Bloodbond March style decks with the Rats or the Apostles. You could do like a Mazarek deck as well, and just run a ton of sack outlets with your Relentless Rats. So you sack the Rats for value and then just bring them back with the Blood Bond. Because, I mean, minimum you have to be in Golgari, right? Yeah, it's kind of spooky. So he's gonna have a 22, 20 commander with vigilance, reach, and trample, smashing somebody in the face this turn. I think this card's cool. Excuse me. Well, you have like infinity mana right now, so he can just blow up everything if he wants. For the most part, he can just be like, psh, 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 blow up all those. Zacama deals 3 damage to creature. So you can easily like run like a Basilisk Collar in here and turn his activated ability into like an insta kill essentially. That's a lot. Yeah, he's gonna attack this guy because he attacked him. Oh, that's just gonna kill him, isn't it? Oh no, he can block. So it'll deal 20 commander damage. Can only block with one. Oh no, Dueling Grounds is gone. I forgot about that. Right, because the austere command blew up everything. Oh, scratch, scratch. I feel like Dueling Grounds would be a pretty good card in a Zacama deck as well, provided you were playing the control style deck and not like dinosaurs, obviously. Dueling Grounds isn't good in any tribal deck. Oh, so you just gonna blow up. He can't kill the what's his face though. Tajik. Tajik's indestructible, so he's gonna take like 20 commander damage. You can't kill Tajik. What are you doing? Okay, he just thinks he has the kill here then. Otherwise, I have no idea why he'd activate that. What's that going for? Did he just use it on himself? It doesn't say where these triggers are going. Did he just kill something of mine? Oh, he killed one of my rats. The jerk. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Yeah, so does that like wear out his toughness then? Oh god. Yeah, he had Tajik on board. I'm so confused. Yeah, I know it has trample. It only has 22 power. So I guess dealing the damage to his toughness means he has 0 toughness essentially. He just didn't die yet, so the whole damage got through. Weird. Yeah, he also blew up a rat, which I'm not super pumped about. He can just gain a ton of life now as well. Yeah, this group hug player just set everyone off. Still play a coat of arms and buff up our rats more. Yeah, he's just gonna gain a bunch of life. Might as well. Man, it's too bad we don't have our Slumlord now. Because if we Slumlorded in coat of arms, we could just attack with all of our rats and have death touch, which would have been disgusting. Whatever, we can still Grey Merchant now. Not for nearly as much effect, but we can also mimic our rats and start generating them. Also, if we play a rat, we get a rat back. Okay, yeah, I was wondering if I. Oh no! Of course he's got an insurrection. Oh man. Normally I hate that card, but I guess it's fair if you're playing a group hug deck. You need some win conditions. Oh, that's the whole thing, isn't it? Is you just pump up everyone's board and then he just steals it all. You know, any deck I think that has an insurrection in it, you should just for the sake of funness for everybody, I think you should cut the insurrection and instead put in a disrupt decorum because disrupt decorum is a hilarious and awesome card. Yeah, pretty sure we're dead here. Really? Not on Zacama? You could kill one of us with commander damage. Yeah, why did he pump the Nylea and not Zacama? Maybe it doesn't want to kill him with commander damage specifically. Is he just attacking us with our own creatures? Is that what's happening? I think that's exactly what's happening. Cram ran the game from top to bottom. Yep. No logic or reason behind it. What do you mean there's no logic or reason? He's playing exactly the game he wants to. I love this guy's deck. Oh no, he's putting the zombies at this guy. No, I completely agree with this what this guy's doing. He's playing exactly as he wants to, and it's super funny. Because sorry, what I should say is why I really enjoy what he's playing is he's playing exactly that. Oh, he's playing exactly the deck he wants to play, but he's not ruining anything for anyone else. Like the fun thing about group hug decks is people really get to play their decks. Like we did exactly what we were attempting to do here. It didn't work, but that's MTGO's fault, not theirs or any other players. Like this guy got to swing in with a massive creature, and this guy got to play Zacama and abuse his abilities, and I got to get our combo out and do the Ratpocalypse. Like everybody got to do exactly what their decks wanted to do because this group hug deck accelerated the crap out of all of us. I miscounted. Did he mean to kill the guy? I lived with one health, so veteran explorer. This is a cool card too. Yeah, so hopefully we draw a rat next turn. And then we can drop a rat, play coat of arms, swing in for some big damage. Gray Merchant, drain a bunch of life. Gray Merchant will kill this Zacama player too, so we won't have to worry about him. Unless he's somehow gonna like wipe the board here or something. That'd make me sad. I want my things back. Okay, we got our things back. Could drop two cards in my library, put any of them in the graveyard and the rest in the bottom of my library anymore. I'll put the swamp in the graveyard because I want to draw this rat. Put the rat on top. Do we drew a rat? Did this guy just concede? Okay. I think he just realized he'd be dead anyway, but we can still hit this guy for some big damage with the Grey Merchant. And then we can hit him with the Ratpocalypse. We got to do the Ratpocalypse! That's so exciting. How much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13, 14, 15, 16. 5, 5. That'd be 15 to play all those. We can't play all of them. We can play the Grey Merchant, the Code, and the Relentless Rats. So I think we'll lead with the Rats. Yep. Yield to the Blood Bond March trigger. Get a rat out of our, or two rats out of our, no, just one rat out of our graveyard. I've never seen non-token stack up like this. And then we'll play our coat of arms. Did I miscount our mana? Feeling like I did. Whatever. Are you gonna counter me right now? No. I was thinking that this might happen, so I'm not too chapped about playing that first because I want to play the Great Merchant afterwards. Oh, are you just screwing with me or what? Something's happening. Is he gonna like wrath me or something? He's gonna try and draw a counter? Is that what he's going for? Yeah, okay, we'll draw some cards. Then what? Did he get a counter? Did you draw a counter? He didn't. Okay, so our rats are now pretty buff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so theoretically we can play. Or do we have enough black mana? Oh, we have an Urborg. Of course we have enough black mana. Right? And then we've got enough for another Grave Merchant. So we'll play another rat, which will beef up our rats even more. Which will also give us more devotion. And whatever, and whatever. Grey Merchant of Asphodel. We did it! The Ratpocalypse! So we're gonna drain him for a bunch, gain a ton of life. Provided he doesn't counter this, but I don't know how I would. If he didn't counter the coat of arms. Even our zombies get beefed up by the coat of arms. That's why it's in the deck. Oh, I guess we got Australands too. Whatever. Attack! Go, squadron. Oh, I just noticed the Grey Merchant also pumps the zombie tokens because he's a zombie as well. Oh my god, of course he has a mist. Okay, so can he do this infinitely? Is the buyback a discard a card? It's not revealed. That's a pain. Crap. So we've got to start blowing up his stuff then? Until he runs out of cards? Is that the plan? So we could play a slime and just keep copying the slime and blow up all of his stuff. He's gonna run out of time before we do, I think, but yeah, I think we need to play a slime and copy the slime. I would have liked to just copy the rats and just keep doing the Ratpocalypse, but if he board wipes us but not our Bloodbond March, the Ratpocalypse returns. So let's see what you got, Kaineos and Tiro deck. Spending a lot of money. I'm sure he's still got win conditions in his deck too. Boundless Realms, yes, you just have all of your lands. Okay, so like destroying all of his lands isn't really a thing anymore. The copying the acidic slime, I was like, yeah, I can destroy those and then just slowly whittle away at all of his lands, but that's gonna be less of a factor, I feel. Is there something in our graveyard that could rift him? But that won't help because of his thing. What do we do? I don't know. I don't know, and I need to go to work soon. Oh man, that's such a bummer. I actually do need to get to work soon, so I think I have to stop this recording now. Okay, well, we got the Ratpocalypse off. Sorry for the bad ending. So, dude, have to get ready for work. Sweet deck, though. Yeah, I'm sorry. I do actually have to get ready for work, guys. Thanks for watching, though. Please like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it, I guess. Leave a comment based on what you think about Dream Halls not working or the Ratpocalypse, or the combo at least. I do really appreciate this guy. He's fun to play with. Um, check out my channel if you want to see more videos, and please subscribe if you want to see more videos in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. And again, sorry for cutting it short.